everyone, welcome to Cooking with Big Gay Steve. It's the weekend, girl. Time for some barbecue, okay? But maybe you live in an apartment and you don't have a barbecue pit. You can't have it because the communist apartment manager won't let you have anything like that on your patio because you might burn the place down. Or maybe you live up in Michigan where it's cold as hell. In the middle of winter, you might want some ribs, girl. So I'm going to show you how to make some ribs. Actually, a Filipino lady taught me how to make these ribs, and she was from San Francisco, girl. I should be ashamed of myself because I'm from Texas, and I didn't know how to do this. But it goes against everything I ever learned about making ribs. You wrap them in foil and bake them in the oven, and I'm going to show you the whole process. But it goes against everything I ever learned. But you know what? Since 2020, we've heard a lot of shit that was opposite of what we had actually learned, haven't we? So we're going to make some ribs. We're going to make some potato salad, and we're going to make some barbecue beans, okay? So let's get started, girl. All right, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do these ribs, okay? These are some ribs that I bought that are already pre-seasoned. I normally don't buy pre-seasoned ribs because I like to use my own shit. But you know what? These were actually cheaper than the unseasoned, so I went ahead and bought them. These are Kansas City style with natural hickory smoke flavor. See, girl, it's already got smoke flavor in it, so you ain't even got to put it on the pit. But anyway, I'm gonna take him out of the package here, and I'm probably gonna hit it with a little fajita seasoning just to give it a little more zing. But then I'm gonna wrap it up in this foil, and we're gonna cook it at 350 in the oven for an hour and a half. Okay, so let's get started making these things. Okay, girl, I'll put a little more seasoning on my ribs. Now, I'm not going to tell y'all what kind of seasoning to use on your ribs. You use whatever you want to use, okay? You do you. Whatever seasoning you like, you put on it, okay? I got the meat side down, girl. And this membrane on the back, you ain't got to peel that off. That's a lot of work. You don't have to peel it off, but take a knife and at least score it like I did. I cut some slits in it, girl. And put my seasoning now. I'm going to wrap these up real tight, and then we're gonna put them in the oven at 350 for 1.5 hours, and then I'm gonna show you what we do from there, girl. All right, girl, my oven's at 350 now, and I got the ribs wrapped up tight in the foil, and I got it on roaster pan. Put it on a cookie sheet or whatever you got, okay? I put a little more of this. I bought this today. Tastes really good. Grill Mates has all kinds of good seasoning, but like I said, I'm not gonna tell you what to put on your ribs, girl. Anyway, I'm gonna show you. You're gonna love these ribs, girl, and it's gonna get you laid, girl, because men love ribs, all right? And the quickest way to a man's wallet is through his stomach, girl. All right, so let's stick these in the oven. Girl, look what I found in the refrigerator. I found these leftover potatoes that I boiled, and I was like, what am I gonna do with them? And I was like, oh, girl, I need some potato salad to go with my ribs, right? So normally I would make potato salad the day before. It's always better the next day, but I'm already cooking the ribs, so it's okay. It'll be good tomorrow too. So I'm just gonna make some quick potato salad, girl, okay? These are just boiling potatoes. I left the skin on them. If you use russet potatoes or something to make potato salad, you probably want to take the skin off because it's thicker and gross. This is better. Anyway, girl, I'm gonna throw some sour cream in there, girl. You know what? I'm just gonna use this is almost out. I'm just gonna go ahead and put all that in there, girl. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna put the sour cream in there. I'm gonna take a second spoon. I'm gonna put me some mayonnaise in there, girl. This is some Duke's. I like Duke's. I usually eat, I'm gonna go light on that, maybe one more. I usually use Hellman's, but I've been trying out the Dukes. So now I'm gonna throw some celery and onions in there. All right. Then I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of spicy Stubbs barbecue sauce. Just a little bit. Then you know what, girl? I really like this seasoning. It tastes good. I'm putting it on my ribs. So what the hell, girl? Let's throw some of this in the potato salad, girl. And that's it. We're just gonna mix it up. Just a quick potato salad. I usually put pickles in my potato salad, but I ain't got no pickles, girl. Oh, you know what I do have though? I actually got some sweet relish. Since it's sweet and smoky. Girl, you gotta use your head. You gotta think about, what do I have in my refrigerator, girl, that'll work? Let's do one more of those. See, you gotta think about what you got. You gotta make do with what you got. Right? Like a good general will tell you, I'm not going to go to war with the army I wish I had. I'm going to war with the army I have, girl. I got to make the best of the situation. Okay. And I don't have a potato masher. So I'm just going to mix the shit up with a fork. And then as you're mixing it, you might want to smash some of them up. You know what I'm saying, girl? Just a quick potato salad. You got to have some potato salad. This is like a barbecue potato salad, girl. All right, girl. That's it. We'll come back in a little bit when the ribs are done. I'm going to keep stirring these taters. Hell yeah, girl. I just tasted this potato salad. God, it's so good. And I just came up with that off the fly. Shit. Mayonnaise, sour cream, onion, celery, and some smoky barbecue seasoning and a little of that spicy stuffed barbecue sauce. Girl, you will never go back to regular potato salad. That's a damn sure. Girl, I just realized we need some beans. You gotta have some beans to go with your barbecue. I'm gonna show y'all how to make beans that are perfect for a barbecue. Done, girl. All right, girl, these ribs have been in the oven for an hour and a half at 350, okay? So now I let them rest for about 10 minutes. They're still hot as hell, so be very careful handling them. But you're just gonna open your foil, okay? And then what you're gonna do, raise your rack up, not to the very top, but almost like the second notch down in your oven. And then we're gonna hit it with a broil, okay? High broil. We're gonna turn the broiler on because we gotta put a char on them, okay? Now, I have to remember the seasoning I used is a sweet seasoning, so it's probably got some sugar in it. Just like me, girl. So I gotta be careful when I broil it because the sugar will burn real fast, okay? But what you wanna do basically, you wanna hit it with a high broil just to put a char on it. Then we're gonna flip them. Put a char on the other side, okay? Now, you can take them outside and put them on your gas grill. If you got a gas grill, you can put them on your little Weber barbecue pit, whatever you want to do. Put a char over some coals if you want to do that. But the purpose of this video, I'm trying to show you how to just make them in your house. These are delicious ass ribs. Girl, when you order these ribs at Chili's or Outback Steakhouse or whatever, they're not cooking them in no smoker pit, okay? They're cooking them in the oven, okay? So this is the whole point. So to show you how to make, for people who don't have smoker pits, and these are wonderful, wonderful ribs, okay? So we got it on high broil, and we're gonna put it in there. It usually takes about anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes to put a nice little char, but just keep an eye on them, girl, because they will burn on you real fast, okay? So I'm gonna put it in here and char this side, and then we'll flip it and do the other side. All right, girl, that's the first side, okay? It didn't take very long. It took about 5 minutes. I knew it was gonna char quicker because it has that sweetness, okay? So now we're gonna flip them and do the other side, okay? I wanna use some tongs. Flip them over, girl. We're gonna put them back in the oven and char this side of them. All right, girl, after you get it charred on both sides, okay, I removed the foil and flipped it back over to where the bone side is up. This is what I like to do. You can use whatever barbecue sauce you want. Damn, it's a loud motorcycle outside. I like to use Stubbs and Sweet Baby Ray's, and I mix equal parts, 50-50, okay? This is what I'm going to brush it on. I do this with all my barbecue, okay? It's really good to mix half a sweet and half a spicy. It don't have to be that brand, but if you get a spicy and a sweet. But I've seen some barbecue sauces out there now that they have sweet and spicy already in a damn bottle, girl. So, but I just think these two mixed together are the best, okay? Do what you want, girl. So I got it flipped over. This cooled off some. So now you're just going to brush some of this barbecue sauce all up on the ribs. Girl, these are so good. And mix you up a nice batch of this because you're gonna want to maybe dip or put some more barbecue sauce on your plate. So just go ahead and mix up a lot of it. Or don't, just buy a bottle. I don't give a shit what you do, girl. I'm just telling you what I do. Anyway, this is just a wonderful alternative. Like if you don't have a gas grill, I mean a smoker pit, girl, is what I'm trying to say. And after that, you're gonna flip your rib back over. I could have charred this side a little more, but it's got a nice crispiness to the meat. Okay? Because you can dry them out a little bit, you know. Anyway, paint your bones just like that so it'll be pretty. Just slather it on there, okay? So after you get all this barbecue sauce on here, you just let your ribs cool down, you know, maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. Cover them up if you want. Wrap them in foil again or something. I don't know. You don't have to. Just let them sit here and cool. And once they cool down, girl, then you can cut them. Start slicing them up. And it is easier actually to cut them if they're flipped over the other way. I'm just doing this for presentation. Normally I would put sauce on this side and flip it over to the bone side because it's easier to cut. Because you can see where the bones are, girl. See, I like my ribs. These are perfect. They're still tender. Well, I'll show you in a minute when I cut them. But they're not just mushy, fall off the bone. You know, some of those places like Chili's and Outback Steakhouse, they're all about this fall off the bone, girl. I love to fall off the bone once in a while, but only in the bedroom. Not with my ribs. I still want a little chewiness. I want to work at it, girl. I want to work it to get that meat off the bone. Put a little work in there. Anyway, I'm going to let them cool, and then we're going to slice them and give it a taste, see what's up. Okay? All right, they're cooled down. Let's slice them up, a couple of them anyway, and give it a taste. Look at that, girl. All right. I flipped them over so it'd be a little easier to cut because you can see where your bones are, okay? So we're just going to cut in the middle here. Gotta cut through that bone, okay? Let's cut right here. Oh, I'm not getting enough. You gotta line that right up to where you can get in that bone. If you get that bone. Look how pretty. Look at that, girl. Okay. Now, taste test. Hell yeah, girl. Let's eat. I am starving. All right, girl. Now it's the ultimate test. Okay, we're gonna taste them and see what's up and see how the tenderness came out and all that. Okay. Tender, juicy, perfect. I'm telling you guys, do this recipe, okay? You can use any kind of rib you want, okay? You don't have to be this cut. You'll love it. Okay, I'm gonna make me a plate, and then I'm gonna film myself eating the potato salad, the beans, and the ribs. And it's called a mukbang for y'all that don't know. I'm gonna post that on the other channel. I'll put the link in the comments. Mukbang, eating show, whatever you wanna call it. Anyway, make these for your man, and I guarantee you, he will send you to Neiman Marcus tomorrow with a blank check, okay? Promise you that. I love you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, girl. Take care of yourself. Happy weekend.